You know what, whoever ends up buying this car, if you ever want to do your brakes, just get somebody else to do them. It is so much easier. Hey, welcome back to episode 2.5. We're not messing around. We're going medieval. That was nearly fatal. Snapped one. You know what, whoever ends up buying this car, if you ever want to do your brakes, just get somebody else to do them. It is so much easier. Let's take it. Right, so what we've got, break this off, suspension off. All we've got to do is just rebuild these, put new ones in, get them in, get new discs on, get new pads on, and we've got brake lines. I think I've had enough for today. So we packed it in from outside. It's horrible. There's no point being out there. So we're indoors. We're in the cupboard. So okay, new shocks. So shock, top mount, springs got to go, and then we've got the old ones. So this is one of the ones that came off. So we've got to get that spring off. We need that cap there. Okay, and then start to move everything over, get it sorted out. So let's crack on. Okay, right, you know that bolt. Because we're trying to cut it out from there. I don't even know if that thing is going to come out. So I might be stuck again. I hope it's not another 2-week job. Doing my head in if it is. Okay, now do we have to cut that then? That's the only way it's going to come off. It's that, or end up buying another bit for the suspension. Right. Cue the montage. We're getting somewhere. We didn't have a montage, I couldn't be bothered. My wife is probably going to be doing a nut with this noise downstairs. Anyway, good news. I've got it off. Bad news. I've got to do another one. Right, please spring, don't go through the ceiling. Right, looking at the conditions of these, I'm not too sure if I want to reuse them, so I might just go get the new parts. So obviously I need the spring cap from the bottom, spring cap for the top as well. I'll probably get the boot cover as well while I'm at it, may as well just get all that stuff. I mean, these might be alright, but because I think they've been on the car for about 20 odd years, I don't know whether or not I want to reuse them, so I think it's new time. So what we'll do is we'll get some new stuff, get the parts, then we'll crack on, get onto the new bits, and get them on the car. Well, obviously get them built first. Let's go order some parts. Right, we've been shopping, finally got some parts. So what we've got, new suspension, springs, rubbery thing there. I'll explain this one in a minute. So we've got the top mount, washers, top seat stuff. Did build one already. Now we've got one here as well, but you can see like this, you can see the suspension that side, it's a bit bananas, but apparently that's supposed to sort itself out a load. But here's the thing, this is what the delay's been. Since the last section of the video, it's been about 2 weeks actually. So by the power of Grayskull, we're about 2 weeks in front of ourselves. Now, okay, what we originally bought was these ones, the donuts. Okay, so you've got the washer here, and that falls through. So I thought, oh, I don't like that anyway. So one of those is on there. Now we need to get that swapped out, but then bought some February ones. So what I've got is these ones here. So I'll tell you what I'll try and do, try and get a little bit of a close up so you can see that one there. So with the nut, in there, it doesn't fall through. So you can push, nicely sit it on there. So we're finally going to get somewhere. So right, let's crack on, get this one built, get that one sorted out. Let's try and get one on the car. One suspension strut done. I've finally got a decent one in there as well, so all nicely tightened. Right, now just swap that little donut over there. Right, where do I start? There we go, 2 suspension struts built. Fairly simple. Okay, right, all we've got to do is wait for the shoddy weather to finish, then we can actually try and get them on the car. So before I can get the suspension fitted, I thought it was a good idea to take care of this panel corrosion you can see. This side's been hit the hardest, I think, because it's been in the gutter for about 20 years. Luckily it's only surface scars, so it's not structural at all. It makes it a lot easier to get fixed. So without, I'm just taking off the surface rust, and then it's going to get a coat of anti-rust metal paint using Nitromors. Usually this is spray paint, but we're doing this by hand, so it's a little bit more controlled, a bit more even. I've done the top mounts already, they've been brushed and painted thankfully, and metal's all in good condition now. I've still got the crash bar to take a look at and get that sorted. For now, let's just get on with getting the suspension fitted. Well, it's taken a few weeks to get this far, so we've got the suspension built. We've got that repainted, so that's all nice. I'm going to get this back in there. We're going to put the disc back on. Not going to put the pads back on just yet. There's a reason for that, but you're going to find out maybe soon. So let's crack on. Now this is where I had a few issues. The lower suspension butthole wouldn't quite line up to be able to get it to tighten back up together again. Eventually, after about an hour and it was getting dark, things finally lined up, but what I didn't realise was the camera had died on me, so nothing had been recorded. After everything, trying to get this far and letting you see the suspension finally being fitted, it didn't quite work out, but luckily it's all fitted now and the disc is finally on as well. I can't believe the video actually just decided to die on me when we were actually trying to get these springs and everything back on. So discs are back on now, so all we've got to do is just get the brake sorted out. We're not putting them back on yet because if you can see those, they're really old. Probably the original ones that went on. In fact, I think they are because they still say smart on them, so they're really sort of horrible and rusty. So what I've decided to do is we're going to bring them back to bare metal. So we've got the brake caliper housings there. Trying to bring them back to bare metal. New brakes have been bought. The brake lines, they've got to go back on as well. But I think what I'm going to do for now is we're just get the bolts torqued back up again. We've got new disc hubs to go on as well because the other ones, they were really old, so get them sorted out. So right, do that one, then we're going to call it a day on this one, I think. Well, that's them never coming off again. Right, got to do the other side. Now, before we move on, okay, I did say this is going to be the end of the video. I want to show you something because there's something that's happened between trying to look at this. It may put an absolute stop on everything, so quickly, come on then, just jump to the back of the car. Now, apologies for the shaky cam. But just in here, now this is part of, I think some people may refer to it as a tritium cell. It's the body of the car. So, okay, that's supposed to look like that. Okay, nice, bright and shiny. Now look over here. I don't know if you can see this. I looked at this, I found this yesterday. Now I'm going to get the bumper off and take a good look at it. But it's absolutely knackered. So it's all like surface rust, and I'm hoping it's just going to be still okay. I really don't know. Anyway, yeah, you can probably hear it all falling out there, so that's really bad. So, right, bumper off. Yeah, don't really know what to do about this at the moment. Anyway, thanks for watching. Give us a subscribe, help the channel grow, and let's see where we go. Hopefully the car's not going to get scrapped. Anyway, find out in the next episode. Take care.